In 2003, our dad was diagnosed with stage 4 head and neck cancer. It was a scary time for him and our family. After an exhaustive search, Dad and Mom chose the healthcare team at UAB to treat and care for him. And throughout the next 16 years, we came to know, trust, and appreciate the level of care he received at UAB and wanted to help other patients and their families who are going through a similar experience as ours.
The journey of a cancer patient may start with a diagnosis, but it definitely doesn't end after treatment. Our bodies are very complex, and many changes occur in them throughout the treatment and the years after. At the Sullivan Survivorship Program, we have assembled a group of dedicated professionals to help you learn what to expect and how to adjust to the new normals that could become a part of your lives. We are so excited you have found us. Please take a few minutes to learn more about this program and what resources are available to you and your loved one.
Met him the summer before we both went to college. Well, it was on a blind date. Yeah, he was very polite. I thought maybe too polite, you know. And I grew to appreciate that quite a bit. Didn't expect all the accolades that he would win and his accomplishments, and it became very busy.
Well, we just pulled you away from a picture session with John Wayne, and I know that's got to be a thrill.
We've had a wonderful time. Everybody's been real nice.
He won all the awards that you could win, and it ended up that he did win the Heisman.
The winner is Pat Sullivan of Auburn University.
Hey, Pat Sullivan.
Congratulations, Pat.
I'm sure that there are probably many Heisman Award winners who deserve this honor more than I. But from the bottom of my heart, I can tell you that none will appreciate it any more than myself. Thank you.
Then, of course, going to the Falcons. He was very friendly. He loved people. He was a very outgoing person.
But the stories that people tell us, when as much as I appreciate how good he was a better person.
And everybody felt that. He didn't feel like he was any better than anybody else, and kind of treated everybody the same.
The Lord blessed him with an ability that gave him notoriety, and he used it to help others.
He had a lump in his neck. He thought it was like an ear infection. He talked to the trainer about getting some antibiotics. It was the trainer that actually insisted that he go see Dr. Carroll. He did a biopsy and found the cancer.
We did an exam under anesthesia, did some biopsies. Unfortunately, it turned out he had a cancer in his tongue base.
It's scary. We don't know anything about throat cancer at all. Pat's first comments to me is, "Don't worry, I'm going to beat it."
He's kind of in the prime of his life. He's doing a job that he loves with people he's enjoying being around in a city that has just adores him.
He was given a 30% chance of survival.
Ended up deciding that treating with primary radiation combined with chemotherapy would be the best way to go.
The radiation with someone with head and neck cancer, it just burns you up. Not everybody, but for Pat and many others, you can't swallow.
It was tough. It was hard treatment. He was really sore and burned up and blistered.
And we were told to come say goodbye, that we were losing him, that the treatment was just too much. And that was a time of many that we were called in to say goodbye.
But the cancer responded nicely, and the cancer never came back. He had a lot of recovery to go through to just get over the acute effects of all of that. But he did well and, continued coaching. It was pretty remarkable.
He continued to coach a team. He coached every day, even though he had a feeding tube. Now, the players didn't know he had a feeding tube.
But he didn't miss a day of coaching or games throughout his whole treatment. We're still going on the field and still loving on the players, and players were reciprocating and very much loving on him.
Just a determined individual.
He loved the kids, he loved the players, he loved what he was doing.
And then the late side effects began to build up, and over the next 15 years, those kind of climbed and climbed and climbed, and more and more and more side effects. That's eventually what led to his passing away was late side effects of treatment.
He fed himself spiritually, and physically every single day. And he had an extremely strong will to live, to give back and help as much as he could. He still felt like he had a purpose in life.
The Sullivans were so gracious. A lot of patients were calling them and asking them, hey, what about this? What do you do?
As we encouraged them, it gave us encouragement. And as we gave them hope, it made us more hopeful. There needed to be a program that would help people direct them to what they needed next and who were the experts in head and neck cancer.
We would love to bring something together to support both the patient going through it and their support system.
The heart of Sullivan is to bring those people together and provide for them a sense of safety and security while they're going through something really hard.
The medical side of it is being taken care of, and the dealing with all the implications and the side effects and all the impact that it has on the patient and the family, that side of it's being addressed as well.
This survivorship program has support groups in which you might have two people that both have a trach and I'm struggling with this. Oh, but you'll be okay. I've done that. This works for me.
You feel loved. You're able to show that you care about them. You're relating on the same page. They get it, and you get what they're going through.
Survivorship's programs before, and what we've been modeled is you do it after, you do it all the way through treatment, you get cured, you have the surgery, and then the survivorship's like, okay, now what do we do? What's different about the Sullivan survivorship program is they do it at diagnosis.
The survivorship program engages, and the survivorship team comes alongside the treatment team, the medical team, and it's kind of a hand-in-glove sort of working together to help that patient get through the process.
So if you have somebody like Reed that can walk you through, that can answer your questions, that can help you get ahead of potential side effects.
Just knowing their vision and Pat's vision, and we're talking about a guy that was a Heisman Trophy winner. I mean, that means he was the best in the nation. I want this program to have a Heisman Trophy mentality. I want it to be the program that everybody else looks at.
The team around this program is just the best. Dr. Badia's team on the mechanics of the program and everything. Dr. McCammon, who's now the medical director, is one of the few surgeons in the country that's double boarded. So she's a surgical oncologist, and she's also boarded in supportive care or palliative medicine.
The Sullivan program is really, it's a national leader in this space.
I would love to see this program offered and available to any patient that wants to participate in it.
And I really do think the sky's the limit for what we can do.
Patients, regardless of insurance status or financial bracket, we would love for every single one that wants to be part of this to be part of it.
You don't really understand what cancer means until you've experienced it. If you or a loved one has just been diagnosed with cancer, I'm so sorry. And we want you to come see us, and we want you to know that we have you.
The dream that he had, it is living on in this survivorship program and helping others.
If they can help what other people will be going through down the road to better their life, I can't tell you what that will mean.
Thank you for your interest in the Sullivan Survivorship Program. I'm so very sorry you and your loved one are facing the uncertainties of this difficult diagnosis. I know it's a lot to take in. I hope our experiences and the team assembled at UAB can be helpful to you in your time of need. We want you to know that we've also built a library of resource videos that may assist you. Cancer can be a long, difficult journey, but you're not alone. We've got you.